What's going on here?
Oh, now I get it. No, like I don't understand why you started talking when we got on stage. The lack of education. Did your mom have sex with her brother to have you, or was it your cousin or something? Because you're the most inbred piece of shit I've ever seen in my life. So who fucked who? Did your mom fuck her brother or your sister's brother or somebody? Like, who in the family had sex with each other to have you? When you break me, we'll see if your mom had sex with her brother, or was it?
What in the world is Michael Johnson going on about? It's a highly anticipated matchup. Some serious trash talk after the media scrum. Honestly, this kind of banter really seems beneath Johnson. I know he's trying to hype this fight. This just comes off as childish to me. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Please give me a thumbs up, for a like and a subscribe. Really appreciate it. Let's get down to the actual fight here. Michael Johnson is currently ranked 5th at 155 and doesn't need to be smack talking a guy that's coming in his UFC debut with garbage like talking about him being an ugly inbred and his mother had sex with his brother or sister. Who says that kind of stuff? So childish. I'm sorry, I lost some respect for Michael Johnson there. I know he's trying to hype a fight, but it's not the way you do it. Michael Johnson's lost 3 of his last 4. Don't let that fool you, though. 3 losses were against Khabib Nurmagomedov, probably the best 155 out there, assuming he's still capable of making that weight. And that was deep into the 3rd round. He was in a fight of the night decision loss to Nate Diaz and a split decision loss to Beneil Dariush, which was highly contested. His win in the last 4 was a first-round knockout and performance of the night bonus against Dustin Poirier in September of last year. Who Dustin Poirier he's been on fire for a little while. 4 fights before that, Michael Johnson was on fire. He beat Joe Lozon, Gleison Tibau, Melvin Gerard, and Osam Edson Barboza consecutively. 155-pound division, of course, has always been full of killers. Always is, still is. Michael Johnson, he's going against a guy making his UFC debut, though. Super athletic guy coming in with a lot of hype. Justin Gaethje brings an undefeated aura with him, 17-0. His big wins against Brian Foster, World Series of Fighting, minute 43 seconds, stopped him in the first round with leg kicks. I've never heard of a guy being stopped that fast that I can remember with leg kicks. And it's especially impressive with these lighter guys. Heavyweights, I can almost see at 155 pounds. That is crazy. It's hard to gauge how nervous he's going to be for this in the bright lights because he's had 10 fights in World Series of Fighting. 9 of them he won by knockout. World Series of Fighting, it's a professional fighting league. It airs on NBC Sports. It's not the NBA, but it's the NBDBL, the development league, basically for the UFC. But you still never know how he's going to react for that first time in the really big lights. I just don't see Michael losing to a guy making his UFC debut. Why get into the childish banter? I don't know. I think it hurts Michael's brand, but when it comes down to it, who wins? I think if Johnson weathers that initial storm, he'll be okay, and I think he grinds out a decision. He's really going to have to work on those leg checks in camp. Justin's got vicious leg kicks. Johnson's going to need those for those takedowns. And if he's going to win this, he's going to have to take Justin Gaethje down by once in every round that he wins. I think he probably wins all 3 rounds. But Justin's always in it, especially if his nerves don't get the best of him in his UFC debut. Certainly has a chance. It's really hard to bet on a guy making his UFC debut against a top 5 guy who's only 31 years old. It's not like Michael Johnson's on the decline of his career. He's not like a BJ Penn. At any rate, he might be, at the pinnacle of his career. This could be real close to the peak for Michael Johnson. So And this is a really, really tough draw for your UFC debut for Justin Gaethje. I mean, if he comes out with an impressive performance, win or lose, it's a win-win for him. I'm looking forward to it. Hope you guys enjoyed my video. Please like and subscribe. Please put your comments down below. Tell me what you think. I really want to know what you guys, the fans, think about these fights. Hope you guys enjoy the fights and have a great week.